I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I feel like I am doing a lot of talking here, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. One thing that I really kind of learned when I was reading through all of this, well, I've actually slowly been learning over the last few years about this, but it was really great to see it put into text. So a bullet point would be intuitively perceiving the truth about others, and kind of a negative part to, or a negative aspect to this trait would be when applying judgment to their perception, they may jump to the wrong conclusions about people. And that is very true of myself. It's something that I've been, excuse the Lego noise. It's something that I've been working on pretty actively for the last few years, because I definitely have a strong intuition, and I follow that pretty closely, generally, especially when it comes to people. And a lot of my friends will joke and say that I'm psychic or whatever, but I really just believe in intuition. I really think that I can kind of grasp how authentic somebody's being just kind of by talking with them. But judgment used to get me into trouble with that. And there's definitely been relationships and circumstances where, sorry, I'm distracted now, where people have rubbed me the wrong way, or my intuition has kind of told me to be cautious of this person or be wary of them. And not that I devalue that intuition about them, but what I've noticed with that is that it's, even though, you may not fully trust this person, it doesn't mean that their personality needs to be judged. So basically, I've been trying to be more accepting. If, even if somebody rubs me the wrong way, or my intuition tells me that I shouldn't, be around them or trust them, then that isn't really a reason to think that they're not a good person, or, they might not have other good personality traits, or maybe our personalities aren't matched well to have a relationship. So hopefully that made sense. The Lego noise was very distracting for me there. Yeah, so something that just kind of ties into that was that ENFPs are generally well liked, and I would say yes and no. I definitely, people generally like me, but I've noticed that the people that don't like me are usually the ones who are also intuitive. We're both very intuitive with each other, and I think sometimes people know that I'm kind of seeing right through them. And those are typically the people that we don't necessarily get along, or have fulfilling relationships, or just a lot of conflict. So I generally try and avoid that, because I do not like conflict. I like to be warm and happy, and have relationships that are cohesive. But that really ties into trying to be really accepting of others. And I've been doing a good amount of work on that. And I really can't say that I am going to go out on a limb and say that I dislike anybody for any of their personality